ーちゃん。森こんもり。最近マイクの調整しましたの山森です。最近やっと気づいました。マイクの調整とかはね、あるあるの発音が食べられちゃった。だから最近また調整しました。はい。というわけで本日は天元とはを続きます。推理開始する。前回はどこまで調査しましたっけ？量的ない。僕が誰が雇っている調査案件発生の時は図書館にいや図書館部屋はね、
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all to see if anything doesn't add up.
To see if anyone's been lying.
誰が嘘をついてるかな。
That too.
Fitz and I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of the afternoon.
はいはいはい。あ。その時はもう。
Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds.
はあはあはあ。あるある。
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
はあはあはあ。
Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. So I made Fitz kick down the door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
はあはあはあ。
I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall.
でもさあ、パンダが見えるはずだな。だってパンダの。
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs.
I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
はいはいはい。
Didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
I heard someone heading down the stairs. They're just outside my room.
Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me.
Eventually, she let me in.
I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
He emerged from the pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me.
I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry.
I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter.
We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs.
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path.
Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her.
Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes.
I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
That's disappointing.
What is?
All the statements line up with each other.
They don't just line up. Some of them even seem to specifically confirm each other.
Oh.
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all to see if... It's the little boat we use. It's the only way on or off the island.
What a comforting thought.
一つの怪しもない。
Do you think anybody's watching us from one of those windows?
Maybe. Let's wave just in case. That poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
いやー、なんか悲しいな部屋ですね。
It's a little handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, "To Fitz from PP."
Fitz PP。ああ、PP の意味はいろいろですね。
An empty glass and an empty plate.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
I don't know.
なんか、
Huh. Neither of these lights have an actual light bulb.
ははは。
They're just decorative.
Oh, so decorative.
こっちは
Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked.
よく見てみ
It's a combination lock. Sort of.
どうやってちょっと待って。間違えないですけど。あるみたい。合わせの形が違う。違うですね。ああ、これはいはい、1、2、3、最後
I did it. What do I win?
Not bad. Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh, that's kind of ominous.
It's locked, but it leads outside.
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Nothing. Still
The tiles have all got that same sun symbol on them.
Those moon symbols in the slots. Are they connected?
Maybe they're connected, but also not connected.
はあはあ、1、2、3、4。この
Let's come back once we know what to do.
次の形は、
A big leads out into a garden.
There's a little
Something happened.
はいはいはいはいはい。
That must be it. And the door's still locked.
I still feel like we made some sort of progress.
あとは、
It's
I
locked.
thought we were halfway.
We are.
What's that thing by the...
Nothing. Still
The
locked.
tiles have all got
Those
that.
moons.
Maybe they're connected.
It made a noise.
はいはい。
I guess that was right. Finally, it's open.
Whatever's on the other side better be worth it.
ほほほ。
Giant stone frog. Love it.
新しいカエル。カエルはね、庭にもあった。
Ah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
ああ。
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's also wearing headphones.
そうだな、このイヤホン。
Well, they're not part of the statue. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red, too.
Now, aren't roses normally that color?
Exactly.
Trees. On a roof.
In a garden.
In a garden. On a roof. Oh good. A bridge.
走る。
I'm glad to know there's a way to get across that tiny, tiny pond.
Not all bridges are about getting across stuff. More egg statues.
I don't get it. Why eggs?
Well, either they have some special significance, or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
はあ。
A little pond.
It looks really, really deep for some reason. See those metal bars around the edges, too?
Oh yeah. What do you suppose they're for?
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it. It's so relaxing. I might just stay here.
Oh, shall I go finish the investigation on my own?
That'd be great. It's so relaxing. I might just stay here.
Oh, shall
いい
I?
ですね。
That'd be great. It's a two-person bench.
Now, what makes it a two-person bench specifically? It looks pretty standard to me.
It's so relaxing. I might just... That'd be...
The door into Poppy's room.
So, only Poppy and Fitz can get into the garden?
Ah, I guess so.
だから。
The door into Poppy's
So, only...
Ah, I guess so.
ら二人はお互い愛しているという感じ。別の部屋入りたい。宝箱。
Just dusty junk.
Where's that light coming from?
Well, it's just daylight, I think. There's a decent gap between those floors.
Oh.
Is that what I think it is?
え？上から？
Is that what I think it is? It's a statue of a wolf, standing up straight, like a man.
You know, there's a name for that.
人狼。
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as everything else up here. Also, it's not a statue. It's stuffed. What's in that little box? I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
You know, maybe I won't open it.
It's a jar. The head screws off.
Huh. What is that?
Not sure. Some kind of reel?
Looks like it might attach to something.
Nothing catching my interest.
I'm sorry, is this spooky attic boring you?
Kinda. Where's that light coming from?
It's just daylight. There's a decent gap between those floorboards.
Someone painted out the window.
Do you think it was done recently?
No idea. Either way, it's pretty suspicious. Nothing catching my interest.
I'm sorry, is this
Kinda.
just dusty junk? Sally, you don't have a dust allergy, do you?
No. Do you?
Let me put it this way.
Ha 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 ha. 多分は犯人はここでナイフを攻撃。
Is this your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question.
Why is it locked up like that?
You seriously require an explanation. Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10 and...
秘密の日記だ。だから。
So, there are secrets written in here?
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It's not a diary at all.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It's Fifi's diary, and she has written in it.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It's somebody else's diary.
How could you arrive at that conclusion? It is kept in my bedroom. It is mine.
We need a clue to compare with the diary. Something to prove who the original owner was.
あ、こっちだ。 大島いらっしゃい。今係咪都係做 gym？ 我都係例牌做 gym 嘅時間。
Let's take a closer look at this. This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room, and you kept it locked, too.
Why would I do either of these things?
Oh. やべえ、覚えてねえ。記得咗佢，記得咗封信係講咩啊？喺開始嘅時候咧。我記得係有暗號係喺另一封信度。確か暗號は別の手紙と、それだけ覚えている。
A secret letter didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary. Almost. Maybe just change one thing. A secret letter didn't want anyone to see Freya within Freya's diary. Nope.
間違いないですね。
A secret letter thought there wasn't personal secrets within Freya's diary. That's not right.
違うなぁ。俾人買咗一停。
Personal secrets didn't want anyone to see a secret letter within Freya's diary. That's not right either. Fifi didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something...
You did not know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand. She did her own thing, in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Innocence?
Might be easier if you just let us read the diary, Fifi.
Very well. I will open it. However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever known.
Alright, Fifi,
Finally. What's in there?
去睇日記啦。怪物翻咗嚟，今次係喺現實之中，係咪我嘅錯？係咪因為我解放咗佢？我應該要將嗰幅畫破壞先啱㗎。下次唔知咩成功咗，令到佢覺得好感動。跟住旋律有兩款，仲差兩個。佢中心嘅方法已經知道咗啦。黑本乜鬼嘢？比起研琴嘅經驗程度，只不過係十分單純。等我整理下我思緒先。比起研琴嘅驚訝嚟得單純，人聲細聲咗。近排有調教過。我又開始教個咪，之前佢早兩排喺度整節目嘅時候，發現我好多時候都食咗啲聲，硬係覺得好細聲。最大，你對我咪近啲咧？近啲啦，近啲啦，近啲應該好啲，會好啲啊！驚太近，我驚訝嘅時候就會爆咪，咁樣啦。よし。彼らを見た。我睇到佢哋個人隻眼都係有咗黑色。今日好似出去食飯嘅時候淋咗盆水， 好似有啲感冒。ご飯の時、多分その雨のせいで、まあ大雨ですからさ、ちょっと濡れちゃって、多分風邪です。声もカサカサです。元気がないです。Hello先生，有啲眼瞓。なんかあっても私には守るべき約束がある。精一杯やるわ。彼女には誰かそばにいないと。無論發生咩事，我都會遵守我哋嘅約定。為咗遵守約定，我會加油。先，佢應該係就算佢身邊嘅人啊，但係翻譯好咧？唔可以俾佢，唔可以令到佢身邊嘅人知道嘅感覺。哦，點辦啊？翻嚟嘅。誰か雇ったのはわかんないですね。冇事嘅，應該冇問題嘅。冇，有啲瞓就得啦。大丈夫かな？大丈夫かもですね。早めにお風呂を寝て、それだけでいいかな。我哋沖埋咗瞓覺啫。
Books about ancient history?
These books are ancient history. I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks. It's an illustrated
And it's
book.
been left open. Looks like
Or it was left open for us
ever
to...
so slightly unnerving. Every astronomy tower needs a telescope.
I want to try.
ほらね、ずっとこっち見てるんですけど，佢呢個望遠鏡淨係望住對面支塔，而咁啱嗰支塔就淨係望到Flora，跟住 Leia 個板就俾人就遮住咗副你。
It's the tower opposite this
レイヤーはちょうど A の絵に邪魔しました。見えない姿。
Isn't this supposed to be an astronomy? I'm pretty sure you need to see the sky for astronomy to work.
I can't move it. I think this is just how it's set up.
A picture frame.
With no picture. There's something kinda disappointing about this room. I just expected a bit more from it.
Oh, does it not compare to all the other astronomers? I'm still not sure about this thing.
Should we take another look?
Oh no.
Let's come back later.
That painting.
Why would you want to...
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of...
Hang on, there's a smaller version.
It's a photograph. It's a...
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine. It's
Could also be a shark. Weird.
It's someone humming a tune. Are they paper?
Whatever they are, I like a little parade of floating.
It's one of those big pianos.
Don't touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted.
Oh, whatever it is.
Well, it is. The music gotta practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
It was my mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
この機械はパピーの母さんの。
Those pedals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual.
いやー、この反応はね，啱啱呢個留聲機係阿 Puppy 嘅媽媽擁有嘅，但係佢借咗俾 Flora。阿 Freya 經常都會用到。佢對呢張紙嘅，我睇邊度花不得嘅。對於呢個紅色嘅鬼花反好有強烈嘅反應。
Is that a gardening trowel?
Yeah, I think it belongs to Fitz.
Really? Huh, never seen him use it.
Do you know where those earmuffs came from?
I put them there.
Why?
I found them lying around. I think they belong to Fitz. I put them on the statue so he'd see them. I thought they looked like headphones, like he's in the recording studio with his guitar. No?
If they do belong to Fitz, he hasn't taken them back yet. When did you find them?
This morning.
Where?
I don't know, in a hallway. Can't remember exactly. Don't look at me. I didn't break it.
Does anybody else use the music room?
Yes. I don't know who, but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano.
Does this belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody.
What do you make of the statue?
I know that's the only harp in the whole of Tangle Tower. I've never actually seen a real one.
Maybe it's from before your time.
Oh, definitely. You see how old this statue is?
What about the symbols? One of them looks like piano keys.
Yeah, weird.
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Let's come back later. Fifi's got something pinned up.
What is all this?
Ah, このヒント多分プロフェッサーがホックを雇って関係性があるんですね。應該係 Professor 請阿 Hook 翻嚟調查一啲事。呢個關係線最睇得明，應該係夫妻，所以呢個係互相喜歡。呢個係個女，呢個係 P。可能啊，この関係 リーはお互い好き。レニーはプロフェッサーの娘。フローラとフェニックスは夫婦。こっちはお互いパートナー。
Did you notice who?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And? That's a whole lot of books. What's that big...
Looks like something
Is
Phoebe.
it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology.
Yeah, 大事なそのがないですね。
Professor Pointer's a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No.
でしょうね。いや、私方にあー、これ。違うな。
A little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Alpha, Beta, Omega, Pi. なんだろうな。
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot. Is that an envelope?
It's been opened. Let's read it.
Isn't that...
No, definitely.
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means...
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
There used to be all kinds of birds here at Tangle Tower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question. Oh, did Fitz show you that?
Not exactly.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right. That's rather strange.
怪しいな、この反応。
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope. You'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the petals?
It's really none of your business. I must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
I've already forgotten all three of those names.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Glad we cleared that up.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? It's just my hat. It doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
そうなんだ。咁你隻仔係只不過係頂帽，應該會幫頂帽改名。
There's something about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
So, yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from red roses, and there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
We need a clue. Something that shows the roses, and who they belong to. It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
I can't imagine what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Is it really only accessible from those two bedrooms?
For most people, it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
殺害啦。哇，そうあれなの。
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and distract them. Almost. Maybe just change. Poppy and Fitz was used to spy on one of Penny's birds and distract them. Nope.
違う。何かちょっと。
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz, but it didn't work. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
こっちかな。
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. We know those two have been spending time together in the rooftop garden. I'm guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
最だ。
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden. Let's take a closer look at these. This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
Nice.
I can't stand it! Knowing the two of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days, but being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little... I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
This is yours, Fitz?
Yeah.
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked.
Wait, those are mine, the earmuffs. They went missing about a week ago.
What do you need earmuffs for?
I use them for gardening sometimes.
Why? You don't own a chainsaw, do you?
No. I wear them while I'm gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's genius.
It's of no interest to me. But I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
Poppy though.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Me 3. Oh, sorry. I thought you said me too.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting.
There are weeds in there.
It's an aquarium.
Could be. Anymore.
Stairs. A chalkboard.
Is this a library or...
こっちか。こっちはどうかな。A B C D F G。家族書Family Tree みたいな。
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
Books about geography.
Skip. A book? Fundamental entomology.
I guess somebody dropped it.
Books about insects.
Well, theoretically. There's not a single book on that shelf.
Huh.
Books about space.
They're relatively untouched. Sure, why not build a science lab in the...
The search for new knowledge. The archiving of old knowledge. It's downright poetic.
Books about... nature?
It's musty in here.
What exactly does that mean? What
must? You ask such stupid questions.
Nice.
Oh.
Is that
of sorts? Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing suit. What's that big book on the desk?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiome. Boxes of stuff.
We already solved it. Pretty.
We're supposed to be looking.
And over here, a simple trick, but it really transforms the space.
Now this is interesting. Where did you find it?
In the astronomy tower.
And yet, it does not concern the field of astronomy.
Nope.
In fact, you could even say that entomology is the exact opposite of astronomy.
Yeah, you could.
I would not say that, however.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No, it would be quite naive. To study science in any field is to study the connections between all matter in the universe, living or inanimate.
深いですね。
The fruit here has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless, unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends.
On what?
On the structural integrity of your teeth.
Hello, 僕ペチさん、いらっしゃい。今、殺人事件を解決している。just somebody was being killed and find out. 不夜真
A chalkboard?
Is this a library or...
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
It's musty in here.
What exactly does that mean? What is must?
Must. You ask such stupid questions.
Nice.
No.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Uh-huh.
I've been carving for a couple of years now. I was hopeless when I started, but it didn't take me long to master it, as you can see.
Do you paint them yourself too?
I do indeed. Freya kindly taught me the basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine. Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait based on hard fact.
Hard fact, huh? So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course. I own a great many. But my weapons are stored well away from Tangle Tower. Safety first and all that.
Now, I'm... そうですね、マイクの調子、最近あんまり良くない。Yeah, my mic's just getting a problem sometimes. Can't tell is what is problem is. Just sounds not that good. Is that better? どうかな?
Ah, you found it. What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course, surrounded by all her favorite people. Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
Oops. 怪しいですね。
There's something about the image of Flora in the painting. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand.
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
Thank you. Thank you to tell me that. Yeah, I've been asked Mame-san because my mic is not that good, but he said it's okay. ナイフは殺人犯によって持ち出された。これはナイフではない。
It's not a knife. We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
Not a knife.
That's not it.
Let's take a closer look at this. The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink-dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink-dip bird is red and white too?
Yeah. Here.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
Oh no. Your opinion of it.
Several birds was Penny's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Felix betrayed Flora, so she ate the gramophone to remember it by. That's not right.
悩むな。フィニックスではないか。どうやら
Fifi betrayed Flora, so she ate Flora's egg to remember it by. That's not right either. Felix betrayed Flora, so she ate Flora's egg to remember it by. That's not right either.
違うな。
Felix betrayed Flora, so she ate the gramophone to remember it by. That's not right either.
違うな。えーっと。
The ink-dipped bird was Flora's pet, so she kept Flora's egg as a bargaining chip. That's not right either.
違うな。どうしようかな。
The ink-dipped bird attacked Flora, so she destroyed a single feather to remember it by. Almost. Maybe just change one thing. The ink-dipped bird betrayed.
Go.
Almost. Maybe just. The ink-dipped bird was part of Fifi's experiments, a single feather to remember it by. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
これかな。
The ink-dipped bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Maybe. Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
All right. So she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah, I think she does. Normally. This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
Yeah. Here.
That we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty. Flora? She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait, there's something tucked inside this one.
Oh, so cute. ちっちゃい頃からお世話してるな。 How lovely. Cute. 자, 이마 다리가怪しい。あ、謎はまだ解けていない。はあはあはあ。
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page,
Ah,
see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried, in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Ah.
Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note on the back, too.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
That's not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
Ah.
A little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
It's bigger in here than Is that fruit?
Too shiny to be fruit. I think it's glowing a little too.
Safe to eat, do you think?
I'm gonna say no.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
Any idea who this is?
No idea. That's quite sweet, really. How odd. Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they, like, her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not. Poppy's piano music. I remember when she started learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course.
It's the back of that big stone frog.
Told you it was just a rock.
Just a rock? That thing has a face! An empty glass and an...
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a little handmade. Inside it says, "To Fitz, from PP."
The door's unlocked. That's one big dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon.
Gloomy.
But roomy. Various handmade posters.
What do you think those symbols mean?
Hopefully, nothing. There's a name for this kind of piano. You know, these ones that stand upright. A single red rose. How very...
Yeah, weird.
Sheet music.
It's only a few notes.
Yeah, it's been framed, though. Must be important for some reason.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
What's with the broken glass? Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
There's something off about this.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly. Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see. And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
Freya's painting supplies.
The attic's directly above us, right?
Yeah. There it is. The unfinished...
So, what?
Looks that way. Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall. We already solved it.
Yes. Funny.
That leads back to the gardens.
A path leading towards the stone square.
Does Flora still own that bird? Do you know?
Don't think so. The drawings are from a few years ago.
I see. A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that. Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it?
I have several theories, but they are my theories, and I'm not going to share them. And you consider that important evidence, do you? I admit, it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
Where did you find that?
It was in the library.
Really? How odd. These drawings are quite precious. I'm surprised Flora let you see them.
What happened to the bird? Did it die?
I don't know. Seems likely, though, doesn't it? Is that a clue? Really?
It might be.
Does Flora normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
That looks like it might belong to Fitz. Rather ugly, isn't it, as far as statues go? Years of wind and rain have not been kind to it either.
Do you know what it is? The creature, I mean.
It's connected to the Remington family history in some way, but I can't recall. Freya was quite the talent. She had a way of capturing the spirits of her subjects. Not in an evil way, in a good way. What's this all about? Some kind of rare jewel?
I'm pretty sure the research is about a real insect.
If it's made of gold, then it's made of gold. That's one of Freya's paintings, is it not? It's impressive, but a little miserable for my tastes.
It's bigger in here than I thought it would be.
It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo, then it'd be 3.
Checkmate.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy. That looks like it might belong to Poppy. That belongs to Poppy.
So why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure. It's an egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it, but it was empty.
Fun story. Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
This one's in a little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think? It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater?
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune. Toot, 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 toot.
Please don't do that. It's a garden, I think.
We could...
Ready when you are.
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Let's come back later.
It would have been a beautiful painting. It's rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at. It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
Ah, yes. So we shall. What is it?
We don't know. We were really hoping you would.
My friends, shed your hope and let it fall free like sandbags from a hot air balloon.
That's the most depressing idiom I've ever heard.
I'm as confused as you are. Why don't you ask Fiona about that one? Looks like her area of expertise.
We already solved it. Shelf junk.
查 Phoenix 嘅，但係應該點咧？爭啲咩咧？卡大戰啦，見唔到㗎。首先佢係。本啊， 悩むな。謎やら近いからこれのバネを謎題下個禮拜咁。謎は来週の私で翻俾下個禮拜嘅我。咁咧，好似真係有啲眼瞓啦。食個咁個藥就瞓覺啦。そうだな。ちょっと風邪ひいちゃってるみたいで、やっぱり。
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
下個禮拜個頭腦一定好翻。冇錯啊！鄙視下，即係話我今日唔聰明啦。我今日都搞咗2個㗎，都搞咗2個㗎。今日搞咗2個人㗎。何は来週はすごいよ。来週も今もさあ、この2人の謎を解けたからさ、実の私もすごいです。いや。本日ここまでにします。仲開台，因為約咗要開台啦。約咗要開台啦。はい。よいしょ。本日ここまでにします。後でゆっくり次回はね、次回の配信は金曜日ですね。金曜日ですね。今個禮拜嘅今個禮拜5會再有我哋嘅直播，我哋就繼續睇我跌落街，好轟動咧。係啊，約咗大家，所以只能夠開台啊。臨時嘅爽約咧，只要唔係好嚴重，我都唔想臨時爽約。難得係用腦嘅台，就喺度測試下到底我病咗都仲用唔用到個腦。今週の金曜日で愛しましょうかな。深夜です。ゆっくり休んでくださいね。じゃあみんな来てくれてありがとうございました。おめさんいらお疲れ。如果如何？仲好正常，可以解到2個謎題，不愧係我天才。みんなおつもり。みんなゆっくり休んでね。じゃあまた金曜日で配信です。我哋星期5再 再見啦。おつもり。おやすみ。お大事。バイバイ。